G'day. How we going? I don't know whether anyone can hear me or anyone's on. So shout out if you are. I'll try and bring the comments up on this one. We don't quite know whether we're working, but we will see. I can see 14 people, so someone's there. So hopefully, I'm just trying to get these comments up. Here we go. Try and get these comments up without burning any bandwidth. Right, I got some comments up. Let me pause this on the big screen. So, whoops, something's happened. So, g'day. We're at the Lease. It's all about the Lease tonight. We've paused that. So it's heaps of people here. Matty Hahn, Craig, Chris. How are we, guys? I put a post up before. I don't know whether it went through, but the coldest place on Earth. It's not quite the coldest place on Earth, but it's not warm. It's warm over there, where Timmy is. Say g'day, Tim. Tim's stoking the fire up, keep it warm. So g'day, guys. I'm going to do a short one tonight. Congratulations to the person on the Queensland Gold Prospecting page that won a couple of nuggets. Well done, whoever that person was. I was watching it, but I've forgotten your name. So, sorry, guys. Yeah, so the fire is very inviting. Had a rough day today, so I'm having a couple of drinks and a quiet night down the fire. So, Steve is in Canada. Well done, Steve. You won the furthest viewer tonight. Congratulations, mate. Clinton Bowen there, thanks for the donation for the nuggets. We got some nice nuggets there. There's one at 0.85 and one at 0.87, all from the Leases. Actually, they were about 100 metres that way is where those nuggets came from. Yeah. So the big purpose of this trip. So Tim's out here. If anyone in authorities watching, Tim's out here working for me the next couple of days. So just like Mick's done some welding for me today. But yeah, so we're going to tweak the trommel a little bit. We're going to slow that barrel down. There's a few bits and pieces we need to do with it and it's just like any piece of machinery that you've got to bed it in and get it running right. So we haven't run the plant today. As I said, I've had a big day, not a nice day, but a big day, and yeah, so we're ready to go at it tomorrow. All I did was unload the truck today. That's all I did. Got everything ready for tomorrow. So yeah, so yeah, no, Tim's over there stoking the fire. So yeah, the lease is not open. People are asking if the lease is open. The lease is not open. We're classed as camping out here by the local council, so the lease won't be open until camping's open, and then even then, I'm not 100% sure on where we stand there. So, but as soon as we can get it open and get some training started, we will definitely do that. So I've got I think I mentioned last week that I cooked the motor on the trommel. Yeah, so I cooked the motor on the trommel. I ran it too hard. Well, I didn't run it too hard. I ran it at a low speed for too long with too much load on it. So, and transmission oil boiled. So it actually melted the dipstick going into the transmission oil. So yeah, so that motor wasn't doing the job. So that was a 6 horsepower 2-to-1 reduction. So I've got a little cheap Chinese motor just to get us through until we get the final motor, which is a 9 horsepower 6-to-1 reduction. So we're kind of hoping that'll work. So that's sitting up the next to the plant ready to bolt on tomorrow. It actually looks like quite a simple job just to bolt that on. So we'll do that tomorrow. We've got to work out what's going on with our foot valve on the pump. This is an excellent mug. This is a Hobo Gold mug. I like this bloke. This bloke rules. So yeah, look at that. You can see me through the hand. But yeah, so tomorrow's all about playing with the plant, not actually putting any real quantity of dirt through it. We just need to tweak it a little bit and find out exactly what's going on with it. So we'll do that tomorrow. Out here till Thursday, and then we'll run some dirt Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. So, but Craig's just joined us. He's 36-year anniversary. He's married today. Well done, Craig. I'm glad you splashed out and bought dinner. So next year, well, in 4 years' time, you'll have to cook, mate. You'll have to cook at 40. He's 36 years now, but when his 40-year anniversary, you'll have to cook, mate. Sorry to tell you that. Chinese won't cut it at 40. So Chinese take away. Trust me. I've recently had a nine. Hoping that's not watching. 9. So, yeah. So, right. So, is everyone hearing me all right? Coral can see me talking. Everyone hearing me? Yeah. So, but anyway, we got a giant fire going over there. It's I would describe that as a scared white man fire. And I don't know whether that's racist. Is that racist, kid? A scared white man fire? No. So it's a scared white man fire. But it's bloody cold out here, so yes. So that's what we're doing. So the feed is good. Okay, good. Okay, that's excellent. So so I don't know whether I can get through this quite, but we had so chili. I'm going to tell you about chili. Little old chili. So about 4 weeks ago, we noticed he had a bit of a under control. Okay, good. So we had so we noticed chili was getting a limp, right? So anyway, 3 or 4 vet visits, probably 6 in total, and a stack of money, x-rays. We had to go to a CT scan because they couldn't see anything on the x-ray. He had a faulty elbow, right? So he'd broken his leg in more or less terms. He had a fracture there and his elbow wasn't going correctly. So we struggled with it, with the decision. We only found that out on Friday. And so the dollars they were talking about to put a new elbow in were just astronomical. So we made the decision today that he's going to a fundraiser, a working dog charity. They're going to raise some money for him, and they're going to put a new elbow in him. So, a really, really sad day. It was hard. Little Finn had to say goodbye. And okay, so something strange just happened then. We just lost Facebook. So that's the beauty of coming to you via a satellite, via the moon, and we're back. So anyway, let me just close that down. So yeah, back to my story. Little Chili has gone out of my hands. One of the hardest things I've had to do again. Yeah, and he's a better chance for someone else than what he is with me. So yeah, really, really, really tough thing to do. So I hated doing it. I love that little dog. But anyway, so that's what's happened. So we've got some photos of Chili, but that's as far as we go. So yeah. Anyway, that's how it is. Very, very sad, but it's the reality of the situation. So yeah. Greg said get pet insurance next time. We had pet insurance. The numbers they were talking wouldn't cover it. So yeah, so that's where we went with that. So, but anyway, that's he's off to a better place, and he'll get his elbow fixed hopefully, and yeah, we're a long way away from job. So yeah, so it was very, very tough driving out here today without my mate by my side, and it's very, very quiet around here. So that's why we've got the scared white man fire going. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what's happening. We're out here with the fire. We haven't done anything. I'll try and show you this. Because of the mats on the plant, the mats on the plant are commercial tiles. I highly recommend them if you've got a commercial situation. 750 wide, 1500 long. So the mats are quite long. There's two of those mats. So you end up with, even with a dream mat, you end up with really sort of 2/3 of a bucket full of concentrate. So if anyone that's been out, anyone's been out in the lease would have seen an old clean-up sluice sitting up on top of the hill that was full of rust. And I will try and do this succinctly. So there we go. Tim's put the light on. So there we go. That's the old rusty sluice that was sitting up at the sitting up next to the plant. No point getting a new one when the old one will do. We'll get we've got two 6-inch dream mats in there, and that'll be our clean up situation there. So it'll be phenomenal, and that will reduce three-quarters of a bucket into half a pan. So yeah, Tim and I have tested at home. The colour scheme is what I like to call what tins of paint I've got left in my backyard, in my shed. So that's what the colour scheme is. I had a couple of tins of red spray paint, and I had some yellow spray paint. So that's how we went. So yeah, so here's the clean-up sluice. It took us a fair while to clean that last concentrate up. So yeah. So right, guys. Well, no giveaways tonight. We're just going to have a quiet one tonight. And I might actually bring you I'll get you some footage tomorrow of what we're doing with the plant because I know everyone's interested. Um, and yeah, we will see you next week. Uh, and it may be from here again, and I may have a better plan because I'll have less going on. So tonight, I'm going to say good night. Thank you all for joining me, and congratulations to the person 1274, I think it was, who subscribed to Donny's page. I don't know how he counted to 1274, but congratulations. And yeah, we'll bring you some footage tomorrow of what we're doing with the plant, and we'll go from there. And we'll see you next week. Righto, guys. Thanks very much. Bye bye.